start the show with the spotlight, and we have a very special spotlight tonight. She's a Team Funk member. Been smoking funk since the beginning. Maybe not since the beginning, but she's been smoking funk for a long time, since we've been here, definitely. Please, big Willie Mammoth, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, number 13, for Kim Allen, ladies and gentlemen.
Fun. I'm Kim, and I just have one question for you.
No.
How many people have a GPS?
Me.
Okay. All right. I have a GPS also, and I believe that they are one of the most amazing inventions. It's just amazing because you can just use it for everything. It's like we depend on them every day. And what I also believe is that a woman made it. A very frustrated woman. A very frustrated woman that's married to a man that absolutely refuses to stop in after direction. And as a result of her frustrations, now we are all driving around the streets of Los Angeles, listening to a non-human talking device, telling us every turn to make, dictating every move that we make. Isn't that something? Mm-hmm. But I think that as wonderful as that is, the GPS is a knockoff. It's a knockoff of the original GPS, which is God's positioning system. God's positioning system doesn't need a cord or a battery. It doesn't need to charge it up. It doesn't need a phone app. It just downloads straight from heaven into our spirit. And it takes our hearts to navigate. It navigates us around all of life's challenges and questions. It guides us. It tells us to turn left or turn right, go straight ahead. It guides us in our relationships. It guides us in the decisions that we make about our job, our marriage, family, children. But what happens is, like our regular GPS, sometimes we don't listen to it. Have you ever heard that word, recalculating? Well, every time you go in a different direction than what the GPS says, and the GPS knows it, and it says recalculating. And why does it do that? Because a lot of times when we have our GPS, we say, I know this, I got this, I live in this neighborhood, I grew up over here, I don't have to listen, I don't have to go down the street, I know a better way than the GPS, right? Right. Well, we do that with the GPS inside also. Sometimes we say, oh, I know what I'm doing, I can make this decision, I can do this, I can do that, but if we don't listen to the GPS inside of us, we can turn down the wrong path in life. We can go in the wrong direction. And we can wind up in places that we never intended to. See, what we don't realize is that the programmer of the GPS that's in our hearts, he has a bird's eye view from heaven. And he can see all the streets at one time. And he can see the past, present, and future. See, the GPS that we have in our purse or in our car is limited. It can only show you what's there, right there. But the programmer upstairs, he sees it all.
All right.
So, I'm convinced that if we were to listen to the heart inside, the GPS inside of us, that we would always be in His perfect will at all times. But if you have gone off the path, don't worry, there's a warranty that comes with that GPS. And that warranty is called grace. And grace will take you and navigate you back from where you were going. It will take you from where you're going and you end up in a collision. The collisions of life. Going down the wrong path where you're completely lost, and it will guide you back on the right path. I'm convinced that if you follow the GPS and follow it wholeheartedly, then you'll have peace that passes understanding. You'll have wisdom that comes from heaven above.
Okay.
And your ultimate destination when you leave this earth, you'll be in heaven with the Father. And there ain't no navigational device that a man can create that can trump that. So I say, take the GPS inside, make sure you follow it, and never leave home without it.